Praise the Lord. This is the Gethsemane hour. And I'm sharing a word I've entitled, Tell Them the Truth. Tell them the truth. I like to intercede for nations, for people, and for communities. Because God has called every believer to intercede. According to Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 10, we are called to intercede, to stand in the gap, to uproot, to destroy, and to throw down, to build, and to plant. All the disasters that goes on in this world have a meaning and have a source. And especially the ladies, before a nation, a country, go through disaster, go to the foundation of the disaster before you start crying. Do some research. See what that nation practice before you start crying. It is about time we tell the nation the truth. Because we are called to overthrow principalities and powers. The truth must be said. Any nation that go through a disaster, look at what they practice. Look at what they practice. The volcanoes, earthquake, tsunamis. Look at what goes on in that nation. But instead of telling the people the truth, sometimes a scientist will do some research and then he put his name on the disaster. That's why we have Katrina. We have tsunami George, whatever. And people forget about it. Finding solution, how to live in peace. To live in peace on this earth is to humble yourself, to serve God and serve God properly, and stop doing abomination, practicing abomination. I say any country that go through disaster, go to the background of the country, their relationship with God. Our God is still God. But sometimes the scientists make us forget that we have a God who created this universe. And let me do a little science with you here in the Bible. Job chapter 38, and I'm going to read from verse 1 to 11. He says, Then the Lord answered Job out of the storm. He said, Who is this that darkens my counsel with words without knowledge? Brace yourself like a man. I will question you, and you shall answer me. So all these questions you must answer. Where were you when I laid the earth foundation? Tell me if you understand. First question. 5. Who marked off its dimension? Surely, you know. Who stretched a measuring line across it? Verse 6. On what were its footing set? Or who lay its cornerstone? Verse 7. While the morning stars sang together and all the angels shouted for joy. Who shut up the sea behind us? Listen. Who shut up the sea behind us when it burst forth from the womb? When I made the clouds its garment and wrapped it in thick darkness. When I fixed limit for it, the Lord fixed limit for the ocean and set its doors and bars in place. That means the Lord locked up the ocean. The Lord commanded the ocean never to cross the border. The Lord gave boundary to the ocean. When I said, this far you may come and no further, here is where your proud waves halt. So when the Lord created the ocean, after creation in the Garden of Eden, he made separation and he told the ocean never to cross. So if the ocean cross and come and destroy nation, if the ocean cross the boundary that the Lord has set, why should I cry? Answer it. God bless you.